Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this video, I will be presenting about augmented reality or AR and virtual reality or VR as part of my final assessment for the English 1 course. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Maulana and I'm from the Information System Department, Faculty of Information Technology at Al University. In this presentation, I will cover the following points. First, introductions. Second, advantage and disadvantage. Third, difference between AR and VR. And fourth, conclusion. And then the last slide, I will explain about part of speech from the article. Let's start from introduction. The first about augmented reality or AR. Augmented reality or AR is a technology that superimposes digital information onto the real world, creating a hybrid environment where digital and physical elements coexist. AR has been around for decades, but recent advancements in hardware and software have made it more accessible and powerful than ever before. Then, what technology component of AR? The first, there are hardware components for AR are processor display, sensors, and input devices. And then display various technologies are used in AR rendering including optical projection systems, monitors, handheld devices, and display systems worn on the human body. And then eyeglasses AR display can be rendered on devices resembling eyeglasses. Contact lenses that display AR imaging are in development. Handheld displays employ a small display that fits in a user's hand such as mobile phones and tablets. And then hands-up displays is a transparent display that presents data without requiring users to look away from their usual viewpoints. And then what benefits and the applications in real life? AR in healthcare. A revolution in patient care. AR has the potential to revolutionize healthcare by enabling doctors and nurses to visualize and manipulate medical data in real time, right in front of the patient. With AR, medical professionals can overlay digital image onto the patient's body, providing a more accurate and detailed view of the problem at hand. In entertainment, AR also a new era of immersive experiences. AR has already started to transform the entertainment industry as it allows users to experience digital content in a more immersive and interactive way. AR games, for example, can overlay digital characters and objects onto the real world, creating a new kind of gameplay that blends virtual and physical elements. And then the future of AR, from headset to contact lens, AR is still in its early stage, but experts predict that it will become an increasingly important part of our lives in the coming years. As hardware and software continue to improve, AR devices will become smaller, lighter, and more powerful, allowing us to access digital information seamlessly and effortlessly. The ethical implications of AR. The ethical implications of AR or augmented reality involve issues such as privacy, security, and potential harm to individuals or society. As our technology advances, it is important to consider and address these ethical concerns. And then the second are virtual reality or VR. The virtual reality is a technology that uses software to generate realistic image, sounds, and other sensations that replicate real-world environment. A user can interact and manipulate with the virtual object of virtual world with the help of specialist devices like display screens or other devices. A person using virtual reality equipment is typically able to look around the artificial world. Virtual realities are displayed either on a computer monitor, a projector screen, or with a virtual reality headset. Virtual reality environment is captured by using 360-degree spatial video camera. VR in video games. VR is evident in video games. Now you can physically interact with a game by using your body and motions to control characters and other elements of the game that years ago people would only imagine. In education, VR also a new era of immersive experience. VR for teaching and learning situations. The advantage of this is that it enables large groups of students to interact with each other as well as within a three-dimensional environment, creating virtual labs. And then how virtual reality works. Virtual reality tricks your brain into believing you are in a 3D world. VR does this with the stereoscopic display. This works by displaying two slightly different angles of the scene to each eye, simulating tips. On Android, your phone's accelerometer, gyroscope, and magnetometer of the headset. The accelerator is used to detect three-dimensional movement with the gyroscope being used to detect angular movement. Using the sensors, your phone can accurately predict where you are looking at any given time while using VR. And then, second point about advantage and disadvantage. The advantage of AR can increase knowledge and information. People can share experience with each other in real time over long distance. Games can provide an even more real experience, and then the last things come to live on people's mobile. And what disadvantage of AR? The first, lots of privacy. Criminals can simply point their phone toward victims and know everything about them. And then production is expensive, difficult to maintain augmented reality systems, and the last low performance level. The advantage of VR. The first, virtual reality creates a realistic world that enables users to explore place. Through virtual reality, users can experiment with an artificial environment. Virtual reality makes the educations more easily and comfort. Disadvantage of VR. The first, the equipment used in virtual reality are very expensive, and then it consists of complex technology, and then the last, in virtual reality environment, we can't move by our own like in the real world. And the third point about difference between AR and VR. Augmented reality versus virtual reality. Augmented reality. Our system augments the real-world scene. User maintains a sense of presence in real world, needs a mechanism to combine virtual and real world. While as virtual reality, totally immersive environment, visual sense are under control of systems, sometimes aural and stereoscopic sense too. And then the fourth point about conclusions. Virtual as well as augmented reality has very strong potentials, and maybe they are currently in its initial stage but will have a very big role in our lives in the future when these technologies are matured enough. Augmented reality is the future, and it's going to be here sooner than we think. And the last slide about part of speech. And this is the part of speech from the article that I used for the presentation. Here I only took two parts of the definitions of augmented reality or AR and virtual reality or VR, and then make a table consisting of columns, word, part of speech, meaning, and translate to Bahasa Indonesia or Indonesian language. For example, augmented is an adjective. and has meaning made greater in size, value, or effect, or in bahasa Indonesia ditingkatkan. For example, superimposes is a verb and has meaning places one thing on top of another, or in Indonesia, menimpa. And the next slide about virtual reality or VR. Then make a table consisting of columns, word, part of speech, meaning, and then translate to Indonesian language or bahasa Indonesia. For example, virtual is an adjective, has meaning not physically existing but made by software. And for example, generate is a verb and has meaning to produce or create, or in Indonesia, menghasilkan. Maybe that's all I can convey in this presentation. Thank you for your attention and I apologize if there are many mistakes. Thank you and see you.